I fall tonight, will you stay with me when the sky caves in?
Hey there, what's going on everybody? My name is Wolf here and welcome back to another video here on the channel. We are back in Twisted, but actually you may have noticed that this isn't current Twisted. We're actually in Legacy, believe it or not. We're actually in the latest version of Legacy, which is the latest that Legacy goes back to is 1.20.1. This update basically changed everything when it came to Twisted. It changed how tornado and storm structures looked. It changed how vehicles vehicle abilities like being able to open doors and stuff like that, actually. And I have the Subaru at the moment because I've just restarted, since the Legacy doesn't carry over your progress. So I'll have to start all the way from scratch again if I want to get any of the interceptors at this time. And I think what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be saving for the TIV, because it is better than Dominator 1 in this version with a threshold of 175, and it's only $10,000 more than Dominator 1. So I'll do that, and then I'll just continue to work my way towards TIV 2. And also, this was the update that changed a lot of vehicles. The two vehicles that got updated were TIVs. Both TIVs, TIV 1 and 2, were updated. And that also included the new model of Dominator 3 at the time. And yeah, it also included the updated 𝓒 as well. And yeah, but we're here in Hibbing because in the older version, Hibbing was a place I usually spawned at. So I figured I'd bring back that old tradition since we're playing the Legacy version. And honestly, I played a little bit of it last night. That's why we got 10K. I was chasing a high day last night before I went to bed. It was pretty good. I died, but you know how storms are. We actually already have seen wind speeds, according to our stats, of 213. Although actually I can tell you exactly what my probes got at the time. My probes got 220 miles an hour. And just like that, we have a storm developing already. And I actually need to fill my water bottle real quick. So just give me a second. We'll be heading out in just a moment here. And then we will try to get in front of the storm. I'll tell you thermals here in just a moment, actually. The thermal dynamics are pretty good. We have a moderate risk for today's chase. So I'm actually going to pull them up real quick as I'm doing this. We have temperature at 79 degrees Fahrenheit. The dew point at 68 degrees as well. That cape at 3172. So we got some high cape today. Our 3 cape is 122. Our lapse rates are 8.6 from the 0 to 3 and the 3 to 6 at 6.7. PWatt looking a little high today at 1.32 inches. And then our relative, I believe that is humidity for the 700 to 500 millibars is 60%, while our relative humidity is around 69%. So we're going to see some decent-sized storms as well. This photograph's looking pretty good as well. So with that being said, let's go ahead, jump in our vehicle, and start going to the storm. And it's not going to take very long to get an interceptor. I probably could get one today if I really, really grind this game, which I might, honestly. I'm not going to use the headlights right now because the headlights are finicky in the old version. They don't use the current headlights that current Twisted uses in 1.21 at the moment. So 1.22, but that update's not out just yet still. Soon, I'm hoping that update will come. Obviously, it's going to come out this year, for sure. I don't think it'll be another year of delays for that, but Again, I'm not an expert. I'm not a developer for Twisted. I want to make that clear real quick. I'm just a content creator that makes Twisted content here and there. So please do not say, or please don't ask me dev-related questions. I don't know the answer. I'm in the dark just as much as you all. But we do have rotation already, and wow, that didn't take long at all. Is that gonna drop all the way to the ground? It is not. What direction are we moving anyway? Oh no. Okay. We're gonna be playing a little risky here at the moment. I gotta turn the lights on now. Very strong winds. Yeah, we are pushing north to get ahead of the storm. And the reason why I actually bought the Subaru right away is because it's a vehicle that basically, you know, has decent speed and it's cheap. So it was only like 6,000, I think, if I remember correctly. We are trying to, I believe we actually do have a tornado on the ground. Oh yeah, we have a tornado. I can see the, oh yeah, large tornado on the ground. Very, very large tornado. Let's take a look at velocity, because velocity was also introduced in 1.20. So let's take a look at velocity. So we have a very, very big couplet here. Very large tornado. We're at wedge size already, or wedge point already. I think we're going to be deploying our probes on the 2. We're going to go west to get in front of it slightly here. As this tornado just barrels outside of Funkley here. Actually, are we moving? Or are we getting bigger? We are getting bigger. Okay. First tornado of the day, and it is a very big tornado. I actually think that probes would be okay right here, so I need to get out of this tornado's way. So we're gonna go to, yeah, we need to go. The particles are not a good thing. I should be okay here as it crosses the road.
In a mobile home or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial.
Hell yeah, look at this probe. You can see the tornado. Yeah, we do have a red TVS. It did take a slight turn. I probably should have went that way. We would have had a direct intercept if I had actually gone the way I was originally going to do. It's just this tornado is moving very, very quickly. Yeah, it's 70 miles an hour. These are some fast storms today. That thing is moving as it makes its way towards Wabun here. So it is probably going to impact sections of Wabun. Yeah, there's power flashes in Wabun currently. Is it? Oh, it's turning into a multi-vortex tornado. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at the vortice. Look how violent vortices looked back then. Oh my god. This is why I probably am going to be playing a lot of more Legacy, to be honest with y'all. Like, that's insane. That is awesome. Look how the vortex looked back then. I actually really love the old multi-vortexes, in my opinion. The old multi-vortex tornadoes look way better in this version than they do in new Twisted, I have to say. That is the one thing I loved about old Twisted. Yeah, we get these mesh storms and whatnot, but they still are, technically, if you think about it. And these tornadoes are just beautiful still. Like, it's no wonder I'm coming back to Legacy. This is awesome. And we get badged vehicles, so we can actually call this a Subaru and not whatever the other name it was given. Oh, and the storms pretty much kept their consistency back then too. Even when a new storm developed, they pretty much stayed as strong as they could until, you know, the new storm took over. But it did proper handoffs as well, so that is also something to remember. And I don't even remember if this feature even still works, where you can refresh the thermals to see if anything changed. I know in 1.19 that was a thing, and we've done 1.19 on the channel. I've done a lot of 1.19 on the channel, actually. That's how I got the Dominator 3. Yeah, if I remember correctly, I went the Dominator route on there, but I think in this one I am gonna go the Tiv route. I just really love the Tiv. It really is a beautiful storm chasing machine. My apologies. We are going to be moving east, and then we are going to be going south on the 15. I almost called it the 5. And my silliness forgot to turn my cell phone do not disturb in Discord. My apologies. But yeah, this is awesome. And if you guys think I should start streaming like this game again, like the old versions of Twisted, like 1.19 again and like 1.20. I know a lot of people can't run 1.20, but depending on how things are, you might be able to run 1.20. I remember when 1.20 was officially a thing, and it was the most laggiest thing like to date. But I'm gonna be honest, this is a pretty stable build. I don't think I'm lagging at all, to be honest. Maybe there's a little bit of frame drops. Excuse me, frame drops here in Hazleton, but Hazleton's always had wicked frame drops to begin with. So this is the 15 here. We'll go south now. The problem is we're going to be driving into the heart of the storm, it looks like. Yeah, we're going to be driving through very, very heavy precipitation here. Oh yeah, look at this. I can't even hear myself think. But look at this, I can't see a thing. This is why I also loved old storms in Twisted. Look at this. You can't see 2 feet down the road. Absolutely no visibility at all. Nothing. I mean, look at this. We could be driving straight into a tornado, which we pretty much are at the moment. This tornado looks like it's going to impact sections of Prior Lake and Trent if it continues its northern path, which it more than likely will. Storms back then were very predictable, I would say, and it was very easy for players to make money. Modern Twisted just doesn't really have that really anymore. Tornadoes are super erratic. They are half the time difficult to predict. They're half the time annoying to intercept because they don't keep consistent forms, which, yes, tornadoes do that in real life as well. But again, this is a video game. And modern Twisted has just gotten dull, in my opinion. That is why I will be doing more legacy videos for Twisted. At least on the 1.20 of side of things for Twisted. I will probably continue to play 1.19 as well here and there, but 1.20 is probably the place I'm going to be for a while again. Because, I mean, just look at this. This is awesome. I missed this. I missed 1.20. It was a good update. I mean, it literally was literally most vehicles got a redesign as it was. And you could open the doors of them, which I completely forgot that was when that was introduced. Like the full, like the interior stuff. Another reason why I prefer older Twisted is because thermodynamics actually, you know, do what they're forecast. Like, look at this giant storm coming to Prior Lake. I'm surprised the siren hasn't gone off yet. They are officially under a tornado warning. So I'm not sure why they are not, or why the siren isn't going off. And now it's turning into a multi-vortex, it looks like. Oh yeah, look at this tornado. At the rate we're going, it looks like we are definitely going to be intercepting a tornado, probably right here. We're going to have to drop the probes and run in a minute. So let's do that now, actually. Let me get these nice and facing said storm. One here, and then I'm actually going to do the other one this way so we can see the tornado go the other way. And then we run for our life. Because we can't intercept tornadoes just yet. So, yeah, we run for our life now. We leave. Well, we drive opposite lanes of traffic and go. That actually might be a good spot. Yeah, this tornado appears to be coming directly north still. It's got a little bit of an eastern slide, I guess, or a movement. I don't really want to say it's full-on eastern. Like of northeast. It's kind of keeping a northern track, so... Yeah, we're going to go back and switch back to Hazleton radar, and oh my god, yeah, we definitely made a good call to leave, because that velocity is insane looking.
Beltrami County in north central 𝓒𝓱𝓪𝓸.
We should be good at this point.
Dangerous tornado was located near Prior Lake. Moving northeast at 70
It's still a multi-vortex. There's a vortex right there.
This is a particularly dangerous situation. Take cover now.
Yeah, look at how fast this tornado is. Okay, yeah, there's the siren going off now. Oh, it's coming.
May be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed.
Oh, it's turning multi again. It looks like. Oh, wow, this tornado's. Wow. Power lines is going down. What? That was a beautiful intercept, actually. I think the tornado was just barely. Oh no, we were fully in that. That was a perfect. That was a direct hit. You saw the right edge of the tornado here a moment ago. It's moving very quick though. That was a very fast tornado. We would have survived this tornado too if we were in the TIV 1, but again, I don't have the money to buy TIV 1. And if y'all think you can pay to win Legacy, I got some bad news. You see this little icon up here? That's the Robux icon. Well, I hate to tell you this, but you can't buy or purchase in-game stuff in the Legacy version. You can only buy money in current Twisted. So if you think you could get away with, buying your way to the 𝓒 6 again, or the TIV 2, I hate to tell you this, but sure, you can't. It's just not possible in Legacy. And that's what I love about Legacy, is you have to work for it. And that's what the game was designed for. It's not for us to immediately get interceptors and just drive into tornadoes. And unfortunately, I have no way of getting back at. Oh yeah, the Prior Lake is in really rough shape, it looks like. And actually, it took out the siren, but somehow the siren is still going off, which is surprising in this case, because the siren's gone. The siren got destroyed. Look how big this tornado is. It keeps switching from this massive wedge to it keeps turning into a multi-vortex, it seems. And we do have another tornado. I don't know if we're going to be able to get back in front of that one. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to go to this new Hibbing one that's coming from the south here. I don't know if we'll be able to get in front of it, though, in time. It's not as big as this tornado, but it is going to become just as powerful. Like I said, these tornadoes are very fast for today's chase, so normally in this case I would use a charger for chases like this, just to be able to keep up with storms if I was doing this competitively. But listen, the whole point of chasing tornadoes is, chasing them. There's no, yeah, you definitely need to get in front of them to intercept them, but you got to play it smart. This tornado is already a pink TVS, by the way. It's very, very fast. Not a very big tornado either, though, so that is going to be a little bit more challenging to intercept on. But its outer winds as well could still be a good intercept point as well. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go all the way to the 10. And maybe this tornado will wedge out. We'll see. It really depends on the storm.
The National Weather Service in Hazleton has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for
This one's currently like dancing.
Wadena County in north central
A
Keysville.
deadly dance, I should say. Ah, yes, nighttime. I mean, this tornado is still fighting, and the fact that parts of Hazleton are gonna get destroyed. They're absolutely done. Although our tornado that we're currently on is still a pink TVS with a PDS warning still on it. I could see why. Let's actually check Hibbing radar, since it's really close to Hibbing radar. Hazleton just has more color on it. The only problem now is I can't see the tornado. Oh, I can make out just barely the left and right edge of the tornado. I don't want to wait until the very last minute, because these storms, you just can't hold off on the last minute with these storms. That is how we die, and I don't want to die. And it is getting night, which means this is gonna get very dark real quick. There we go. I can see the storm again as it gets closer. We're leaving the heavy precipitation as we break through here. Like I said, it's got a beautiful dance as it makes our way over here. At this point, like I said, we're just gonna do both like this again, and basically just run for it. Oh, it's wedging out a little bit. That's good. That's actually what I was hoping it would do a little bit here. Actually, it may have just shifted enough where it may miss the probes. Damn. I should have waited to see a few more scans. I still had the time. And there it goes, hiding behind the rain curtain again. Oh, actually, the probes... Actually, it looks like we're going to get a direct hit on the probes. Never mind. I was very wrong. We got what looks like the left edge of it, but still a very strong tornado. Otherwise, my brain is not braining. We should be good to go get them. I don't know if we're getting another storm or if this is going to be the last storm. Actually, if I remember correctly, this is going to be the last storm, or more than likely the last storm. That was a very good intercept, though. It didn't get us as much money, but it happens. I think that's going to pretty much do it, though. This tornado is going to pretty much rope out, it looks like. Look at the wedge to the north. Oh, my God. That thing still is wedged out. And now this thing wedges out, too, this tornado. It looks pretty impressive still on Hibbing radar, honestly. Yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to wrap it up here for right now. If y'all want to see more, let me know. And we'll definitely do more. But anyways, I will catch y'all later. Have a great rest of your day.
I hear echoes when I'm alone at night. All the ghosts trying to pull me back inside. I try to run, but the pain won't hide. These echoes don't sleep.